Mr. Johnson said, I've been in a nursing home now for about a year. I know, you know, ideally, I have about 6 months or less to live. Do you know who's come and visited me the most? Your family, people, your friends, your son, your daughter? He said, absolutely not. My kids haven't been here one time. I've been here for a year. Stories from hospice patients. Henry Mason, CEO of Precious Hospice. I've been in hospice now for 10 years, and these are some of the most important stories I've ever heard. I'm sharing them with you because I want to make sure that the knowledge that comes from hospice patients that was given to me, I can share to you all as well. The first one I want to talk about, friends are not always determined by time. Now, this particular hospice patient was living in a nursing home. One of the craziest nursing home stories I've ever seen. He actually went into the nursing home from the hospital into the rehab portion. We talked about that before. But one of the things that when I was able to sit with him and talk with him was he told me, hey, friends are not always determined by the time that you've known the person. I said, what do you mean, Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson said, I've been in a nursing home now for about a year. I know, you know, ideally, I have about 6 months or less to live. Do you know who's come and visited me the most? Your family, people, your friends, your son, your daughter? He said, absolutely not. My kids haven't been here one time. I've been here for a year. My brother and sister have only been here once apiece in about a year. And the most people who visited me the most are the people who go to the church that I joined about 3 years ago. I said, oh my God, that is really interesting. He said, not only have they been here, they've helped me with my financials. They looked over things for me. They've actually been, and if you've looked through my paperwork, they are actually my emergency contacts. He said, these are the people who look out for me the most. I said, well, just out of pure curiosity, what happened to your kids? He looked at me and he was a very comical individual, the straightest face. He said they were overly entitled. He said, I literally, when I look at it, I gave them too much. And from that, I can tell you this idea of always wanting more or needing more, I gave them that. So they never felt like I can give them enough. I just was curious at this point. I said, do you think that affected your kids, like in other ways, maybe with dating and things like that? He said, I never thought about that, but I think so. I said that's super interesting to me. I don't think that is something that you should be sad about or ashamed of. I think you gave your kids everything that you would have ever wanted for yourself, and you pass it on to your kids. He sat there again, he put his head down. He said, yeah, I did. But the reality of it is, and he just wanted to iterate this to me again, don't place your love for someone or the actual time that you've been with someone. That's not the end of it all. You have to kind of have some discernment about, is this person the right person for me? Will they be there for me? And that's not determined by time. That's determined by feel. Henry Mason Jr., CEO of Precious Hospice. Have you ever experienced this before?